Welcome. In this video, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to identify certain percentages. So it's conditional formatting that they call top down. Now, what that means is you can find the bottom 10% of your class. You can find the top 10% of your class. You can find students that are within a range. What are the most common grades in your class? Um, which will really give you a snapshot into, okay, what did they struggle on the most and what can I fix as far as my instruction and how they get it, or my delivery of instruction or whatever else, right? Because this is all for information for us, so that we can instruct better. So what I can do is, I have let's pretend that I have a whole string of grades. Usually I have like 25 kids and they got 9 grades apiece for each subject. So I got a ton of grades in here usually. So what I'm going to do is, let's just pretend we're doing this on a small scale, but you can make it as big as you want. It's the same rules apply. What I'm going to want to do is I want to find out in this stretch right here, where are my top 10% of my class? So I go into my conditional. I go down to top and bottom rules. Now, we did a previous video. If you want to check that out on highlighting rules, you can do that. I did the greater than, less than. I didn't do any of the between or anything like that, because if you're putting it in a grade book or you're inserting CFA data or any kind of grades or anything like that, those are the two that you'll need to use the most. But you can go in and check out those. Excel does have a good get to know you, kind of get to know Excel video that can walk you through some of that stuff if you want to go into more detail. But I'm trying to keep it a little bit simple as far as that's concerned. So you can see the take a tour right here. It'll take you through a tour of Excel and some of those things a little bit deeper than what I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back into my spreadsheet. What I want to do is I want to find the top 10% of my class, or I want to find the top scores for this spelling test. So I go in, click conditional, and I'm going to go to top bottom rules. All right, so you could even have in here, you can have items. Like if you're doing an item analysis on your test or something like that, and you've got your items, hey, test one, they missed item 1 and 3, and you can go in and it'll tell you which one got missed the most. So right here, we'll just say top 10 items. We'll say the top 10 right here. We'll just do it real quick. And you can adjust this to whatever you mean. You could say the top 2 items if you want to. It's going to fill in with red. And you can see the main 2 on here, the top 2 items inside this are 100. I can also go in and change this. If I want to change this rule, I can go in. Let's manage that rule. And I just want to get rid of it completely. I'm just going to delete it all the way out. And it goes away. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I want to find out of all their grades that they've done. And let's say, just even say for math, all their grades for math. Let's take these 2. Maybe it says addition, and addition with regrouping, and let's see how they're doing on this. So I go in conditional, I go top and bottom rules, and I want the top 10%. I want the top 10%. Where are the top 10% of this class? And I want that to be green because they're the top 10%. Boom, there's my top 10% right here. I don't have enough grades for the 90 to be in there, but these 2 kids are in my top 10% in this one. So they're doing really, really well. You may want to do top 80% if your goal is 80% of it. Then you could go in and you could manage the rule to say, maybe it's the top 80%. So let's trash that. So you could do it that way. Let me get rid of my formatting here. You can also go in and you can find the bottom. So these are your top down rule. Hey, what are my just like below average, kids in here who are really having a hard time? I click the below average. I want those to fill in red. I just want a light red fill, and boom. Oh man, you know what? These kids right here, they're below the class average. They really, really need some help. So that's a good way to go through and read your data with some conditional formatting. I hope that helps. Thanks.